About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And going for Atlanta, Grant Holmes.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jacob Marcy leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball down.
That one ripped, but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the dirt, ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Inside, just missed. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Here we go, Grant. B-Ride.
On the ground.
Foul
And
ball.
that's just foul.
Come on, Grant.
Ground ball left
No,
side.
that's foul.
And it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball 2.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. payoff pitch. Line drive.
Foul
And
ball.
foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
I agree.
Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting to start for Miami, Yuri Perez. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Tonight, right fielder, number 42, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hike.
The 0-1. Curve in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Ball one.
And
Ball.
another ball. Foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Right down to shoot. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out. Runner at second. Is Matt Olson down. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. Man at second. Swings through that one.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks in, no big deal.
0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Man at first, one away.
No.
Just missed. another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So
Take your base, ball
puts
4.
runners at first and second.
Designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
First and second, 1 out. Mike Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. Breaks his bat, pops it up, and that's a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball outside.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Ball,
And it
no.
is 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A 3-run shot, and they boost their lead. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yup, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
That's off the
down.
mark, ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That
Ball
one
2.
ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Missed
That's the ball.
inside with the curve. Upstairs
Ball 4.
outside,
Take your
that's
base.
ball 4.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
So a man at first. Now here is Dominic Smith. In the dirt. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's down. Ball 2.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
High fly ball, right field. Casey going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Liam Hicks.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Come on, Grant. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Ground ball right side. And that's foul. Just off the inside edge. Let's go, Grant. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
And that is out of play. Late with the swing there. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Just misses with that one. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 4-0. Back at Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
This one in the air right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Braves, Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna getting the start in right, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela.
Hey.
The 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Lopez tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Up next for the Braves, catcher, Drake.
2 down, bases empty. Drake Baldwin digs in now. A double and a run scored his first time up. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Baldwin off the first with 2 away. This one in the air center field. Marcy settles underneath it. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins nothing. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, for Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Ball.
Yeah.
How about you?
You know what? I'd actually like to, I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers is
Right.
it's pretty awesome. That one is. But I also would be interested in looking at one of the Negro Leagues, jerseys.
Sure.
And going 42 with that one.
Now all even up. And there's a ball.
No.
That one
Ball
misses.
4. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Batting 8, left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2. And
Ball.
downstairs. That
Ball
one
2.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Graham Pauley.
1 out man at first. Graham Pauley now at the plate. And that's
Ball.
downstairs. And that's ball one. Quick toss to first. Norby back in on a dive.
Last two
Ball 2.
pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from
Ball
first.
too high.
Pitch is high. Throw safe. That's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man at second. And that's in for a strike. That one finds the zone. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And a swing and a miss. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Man on second, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. That's
Ball
outside. Ball 1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. That's
Ball.
a little bit low. Pitch misses, and the count's full. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, left field, Dubon. Long run
That's
on
a
his
foul ball.
horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That's
Ball
too low.
1.
Ball 1. And the next pitch is way outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ball. Hook one.
That
Ball.
one misses. Ball 2. And there's a foul ball. In the air, right field. Casey has a beat on it. And there are 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Walked his first time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fastball for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Norby under it. And that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm out of the
Braves.
bullpen, number 42. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Leading off for Miami, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's the 0-2. Fly ball down the line. Dubon giving chase. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The 0-2. Good eye
Ball
right
outside.
there. And that's
Ball
way
2.
high. And it's 2-2. Now
Ball
one
3.
missed. Line to left. Dubon makes the grab on the run.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez.
Now here's the Marlins DH. Agustin Ramirez went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. Next
No.
offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
The Braves leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Ball 1.
96. That pitch is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on, and that one pulled foul. Out towards right center field, and that is that. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Dominic Smith.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And the 0-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. John King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris II.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swings through that. Oh, and 2 now. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count now even up. Stays alive. The 2-2. Breaking ball. This is down and away. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder Mauricio.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yuri Perez won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for Miami.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, John King.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at first with 1 gone. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
Come on, Mauricio.
And first offering is fouled off. Rudder takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lopez. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Pitch
No,
misses
that's
there.
a ball.
And that is ball one.
Ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second.
Hey.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Casey in position, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta, but they lead it 4-0. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. First pitch way inside, a fastball. The 1-0. Singy here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball.
Olsen. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Connor Norby.
So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one not close, and it's 1-0.
Foul ball.
Man at second. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 42 out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
42.
New pitcher for the Braves, Robert Suarez. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Misses off the plate. And that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside low. It's 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. And that is that. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. You're dialed into the show. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Baldwin measures 6 feet even, 225 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ball one.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Ball two.
Baldwin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Check swing called strike, and that's strike one.
Ball, that's
missed.
too low.
And ball four, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin
First and
Riley.
second, no outs. Here's Austin Riley.
Ball one.
The Braves trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Baldwin around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Hey.
No outs, runners at first and second. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one way inside. In the dirt, blocked. In the air, center field. Marcy settles under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie
Two
Albies.
aboard with one out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
That's
Really
a
good
strike.
job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Two on, one out. Chopped left side. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That
No.
misses. And a count even 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Pitches in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Outside with a breaking ball. Paul to second, on to first, double play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Graham Pauley,
Leading
the
off for
next to hit.
Miami, third baseman, Graham Pauley. Looking good, Braves.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee preparing to come on if needed. And that one upstairs, ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Pitch misses there. Ball three. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The kick, the 3-2. Just swing and a miss. Robert Suarez records the strikeout.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a good eye there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball. But for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Braves leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's inside. Ball 2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Robert Suarez will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Pitching
the
change here. Dylan
Number
Lee.
42,
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Two outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of
Ball,
urgency
no.
for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Hey,
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Fought off foul. Not close with that one. 2-2. Next
Ball
offering
three.
upstairs. Good plate
Ball
appearance
four. Take your
there.
base.
Able to take the walk.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez.
And
That's a ball.
one.
hey.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Marlins lead 1. It's 5-0.
Now pitching for Miami.
Back now for the bottom of the
Number
6th,
42,
and there's a new pitcher on the
Michael
mound.
Peterson.
Michael Peterson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Tapped softly to the right
Foul.
side, and that's just foul. That one
Ball one.
misses. Ball 1. Swing and a bouncer. Over to first. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Yep.
Movement in the bullpen. Anthony Bender, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Slice to right. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
He rides.
Man at second.
Ball.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Braves, catcher
Drake Baldwin will hit next. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Ha!
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's outside. And 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Marcy flying after this one. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Baldwin at second with 2 down. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Marlins nothing. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Atlanta. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Liam Hicks. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Hey!
And now the 0-1.
Ball 1 up.
The Braves up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And
Ball
that
2.
misses. And a count 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 2-1. And that's through there for a strike. The next
Ball.
offering misses. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now for the Marlins, Owen Casey. That
Ball.
one missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna gets under it. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Connor
Here comes the
Norby.
manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Lee is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes the new arm for the Braves,
Number
Yoel
42,
Payams.
Yoel
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
On the ground
That's
to the
foul.
left, and it goes just foul.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Let's go, Joel.
Here's the 0-2. And
Ball
there's a
one.
ball. Got him swinging. One left for Miami. They still find themselves down 6-0. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup.
No,
I mean, guys
inside.
like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony
Ball two.
Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up
Hey,
right
hi.
there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter Mike Yastrzemski.
Backed
Ball.
off the plate that time.
No, that's a ball.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
High.
And
Ball,
that
that's
just
down.
misses. High fly ball, right field. Casey moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, second
Now the
baseman,
Marlins manager out of the
Ozzie
dugout, and he'll make a
Albies.
move to the pen. Michael Peterson done for the night. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Miami,
Anthony Bender
number
taking
42,
over on the mound.
Anthony
He's into the
Bender.
game with the bases empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The 0-2. That one almost got him. And that one ripped to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And that keeps the inning going.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the
Up
chase
next
to the
for the
ball.
Braves,
You know you have to do
first
everything
baseman,
perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even
Yeah.
that's not enough to make the catch.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Line drive to short and caught. Braves strand one. They lead it though 6-0. We're at the top of the
Leading
8th,
off for the Marlins,
and at the plate for
left
Miami,
fielder,
Heriberto Hernandez.
Hey.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Kinley appears to be getting loose. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One up, one down.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Graham Pollard.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Hyams, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That clips the corner. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. That
Ball
one
two.
missed. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. And it's gone. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Marcy,
Ball.
the next to hit, takes outside. The 1-0. And
Ball
another
three.
ball. There's a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. To the right side, Smith steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Yoel Payams departs.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Braves, Tyler
number
Kinley.
42.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
On the ground,
foul.
right side, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one almost got him. Foul ball there. Two now. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies to first. Out number 3. One more for Atlanta on the homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder Mauricio Dubon.
Ball 1. Ha!
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 out, runner at second. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves.
Ball.
Man at second. Ripped, but it curls foul. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's the
Inside.
ball.
Ball 2. Right
three.
through there. Got him. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Braves, catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Duvall around third. Run comes in from second to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Anthony Bender won't go any further tonight.
Now pitching for Miami.
Calvin Fauché gets the call from the pen.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
So 2 down, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Ah!
Fouled off left side. Oh, and 2 now. That's
Ball
a ball.
1.
Went with the sweeper. Pitch misses. 2-2. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. The Braves with the lead, 7-1. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins.
Now pitching
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. 1 for 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Upstairs. And they'll do it again. That misses. Ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. That
Ball
just
3.
misses, and the count's full. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there, and it is gone. And they cut into the lead. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled, did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Huh.
The 0-1. There's the strike at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Out towards right center field. Albies should have this one 2-way down.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Owen Casey.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Miami, Owen Casey.
Ha.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. That one pushed foul. One strike away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way
Ball.
high. Next
Ball.
pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
No.
just off the outside edge.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he made that pitcher throw 9 times on the way to that walk.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Connor Norby.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
That one lifted to left. Dubon under this one. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Bird. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.